stream settings in order before we do anything. Make sure I'm um, actually with the good audio. Let me actually start this so I don't get like copyright or something, because it's probably a copyrighted song, and I don't want to get copyrighted for it. It's shameful, but yeah. Mm, I should be in now. That's weird. My stream's acting up. No! Is it working? Hang on. It should be working. There we go. Yes! Welcome back, everyone. Uber Maximus, aka Kid Millennium here, once again today. Back at it again. Welcome to Forza Horizon 3. It's been a while since I played this. Now, in my... just fixing the microphone. In my older video, my previous video, I was going to play... I stated in the video that I would play another Forza game. And out of all the games that I streamed, I've never streamed Horizon 3. Mostly because mostly because of the music soundtrack in here, which is a really good soundtrack, by the way. It's just that it has a lot of like songs that may be settled to copyright and all of that stuff. And if this was in the public domain, I would totally use it. Like I would totally like maybe have it like in like a montage video or something. Like I would totally do that. Because who wouldn't love listening to like Alkaline Trio or Blink-182 in a freaking Mustang Cobra, old school one. But oh well, I can hear the music in the back. But you know, I'm gonna try and turn the radio off once I enter outside, so I don't get like copyright issues saying, "Oh hey, we heard this song in our video and this video belongs to us." But I'll probably have like something in the video where like on the description, or I can just do like that thing where it says like I do not own any of the stuff here, or you know, if you hear anything, it's not mine, it's copyright link or whatever. But I'm probably just gonna do it the easy way and just turn off the radio, sadly. I did hear it was, for all those car geeks out there and all those toy car geeks, Hot Wheels had their 50th anniversary like a couple of weeks ago. It might be a couple of weeks ago. I could be wrong. I forgot the date. But I saw a lot of cool stuff, and I thought it was really interesting. So I thought I might play the Hot Wheels expansion just for fun. So let's actually select the car, and then I might have a project car that I might just go on and just tune on, work on with, or whatever. Because most of the time, I always keep my cars like bone stock, or like not bone stock, but just like the standard paint design, standard rims. You know, nothing like crazy or anything. I never really wasn't. Not that I wasn't into it. I just found it a lot of work and a lot of time effort just to do that. So you know, nothing. Not that I wouldn't. It's just like my personal opinion and why. Let's take this car. Actually, you know what? Let's buy one. Let's buy another one of those cars. And then over there I can modify it, do what I want to do with it, so it can be faster. Cause I got enough money. I could do a lot of stuff on here, and I can just do whatever because I pretty much got every car I wanted. And it's 30,000 credits. That's cool. So we're 3 minutes into the video, and I hope my audio is loud enough. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure it's loud enough. I'm pretty sure. So, ooh, those are cool. But like, ooh, but like I said, I'm gonna make my own design. Hopefully, it's really cool. Might stick with a subtle blue. Maybe I might stick with the blue for now, or something. You know what? I think I'm just gonna put a special color for now, because I really don't know. It's just to conserve time and make it look cool, I guess. Ooh, make it like that color. Diamond plate. You know what? I'm just gonna make it like a red, just to save time. That's good. All right, let's get out of here and save time, so that we can do whatever we want. I can't find my dog. My dog just left. Oh well. It's fine. Whew. Okay. Alright. That should be fine. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're gonna go to the... Oh, let me,
Hey
turn
kid,
that off.
it's Forza-thon. Hit the action button to see what you can win this week.
Yeah, that's what I go by my nickname here. Is the radio off? I keep hearing music in the background. And these are all really good songs. I really love these songs. Alright, there we go. Radio off. Sorry, guys. I would have it any other way to play music. But you know what? I don't know. I can't. So, about this game, I really like it. The first time I saw this game was at a GameStop. I played the demo, placed first, like always, and I thought it was actually pretty good. And it took me a while to actually get the game because the first game I got was Forza Motorsport 6, and that was actually a pretty good game too. And technically, the first Forza game that I actually owned myself. Most of the games I played that were Forza were owned by my best friend, and game shared with my best friend. Whoa. And yeah. When I first played the game, I thought it was really fun. Now that I recall, the distant memory I had of playing Forza was on my older brother's old Xbox, like from the 2000s. From the 2000s. I think it was Forza Motorsport 1. I really didn't know how the controls work, so I'd always get stuck every time I got on the curb. Or I crashed into a curb, I didn't know how to reverse. So, that was pretty much it. Forza Motorsport. Forza Horizon. When I first started the series, I was at GameStop, just like, I was gonna buy like a Spider-Man game or something for the PlayStation 3 that I had at the time. And, I think it was Forza Horizon 1. Yeah, Horizon 1. And I played it, I really didn't get it. Like, every time I would drive, like, my car would just feel, like, skidsy and would, like, crash, and then all this other stuff. Or, like, the car would just, like, skid everywhere, and then, like, it would not stick to the road. Like, it would glide for some reason. For some reason, it would always glide. Maybe because I wasn't used to the mechanics or something. I mean, I'm used to them now, but I guess back then I didn't know how to do it. Little did I know that that game that I tried, that I didn't know how to play, ended up becoming one of my favorite racing games of all time. Now let's actually beat this guy. Ooh, Class B gets to Class A. Not good. Ugh, come on. Okay, now I know what I mean. I gotta modify this car like a lot. Oof, he's beating me. Yep. Also, like, my racing difficulty is also highly skilled in here, so it's more of a challenge.
In 400 yards, bear right.
Man, I would totally kill for some tunes right now, but oh well. I would love to play tunes on this stream, but I'm gonna be streaming it to YouTube. Oh well. But yeah, oh well. I gotta make this car faster. Whoop. I knew that was gonna happen. So, two things. Make the car faster, and make it look cool. So, the Hot Wheels thing is down there. Let's just do the spare time. And take the shortcut. Ooh. Travel. Alright. And then when I go over there, I'm probably gonna put some wheels. Like some legit wheels from Cool Wheels. Or something. Favorite radio station? Vagrant Records. They play a lot of good stuff. Although most of the music isn't made from Vagrant Records. I'm mostly familiar with Long Island Def or Island Def or Fueled by Ramen, Vagrant Records, Epitaph Records, Geffen Records, Virgin Records, Columbia Records. I know a lot of record companies, but I think um like the punk rock music or like the rock music that I'm into, most of it's recently been from uh no, not Vagrant, Geffen or Geffen. I don't know how you guys pronounce it, but yeah. Man, I remember my growing up, I used to like Hot Wheels all the time. I guess at the time it was all edgy and cool in the 2000s, where they changed the logo to like that stubby, like edgy look, and I thought that was cool. Well, I grew up with it pretty much. So let's custom upgrade our rims, tires and rims, rim style. I like those rims. Specialized. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow, those look cool. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just like. Oh yeah. Uh, those look cool. I'm just wasting time here. I might do an hour on this, maybe around 50 minutes. Maybe I'll do like a couple of races, depending if I can actually do them or complete them. Uh, I think I like the first. Those look kind of basic, but then I can actually change the color on them. What were they? What were they? What were they? Yeah, these look nice. They just look like Hot Wheel rims. I'm sorry. And then front rim size. There we go. They look a bit cooler. They just look real. They look really cool. I'm sorry. Bumper. Nah. Serini. Ooh, that looks nice. Eh. That looks cool. I like the first one. Yeah, that looks nice. No, that one. I'll go with that one. And then here's what I want to do. I want to make it go faster. So let me do that. 48 HP, and then yeah, that should do the trick. And then we're good. Yeah, but Hot Wheels growing up, they were really cool. I guess they tried something new, supposedly, from what I researched at the time, because everything was all hot rods and muscle cars for Hot Wheels. So when they did like the like tuner car session stuff, like the tuner cars and like sport cars, they made it like really cool, and they made really unique cars too.
Turn right.
All right, let's go. This guy's hard, but we'll see if we can beat him. Oh, wrong way. Oh, and I didn't. I can't rewind. Oh my god. I'm so gonna lose.
In 400 yards, bear right.
Bear right. Oh, really? All right. Ah. All right.
Keep right.
Oh, he's behind that car. Wow. This is really amazing. I forgot how cool this map was. Yeah, by the way, this is my first time like tuning out the
400
car.
yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Make it like personal. So just be aware. All right. Okay. Let's find a race that we haven't done or one that we could do. Oh boy. Ah! Oh god, I crashed. Maybe I should not have rewinded it, but oh well. Oh bad mistake. Ooh, actually no, maybe not. Okay. Let's check on our map. Uh, let's see. Change filter. Playground games. No, let's I don't even know what to do. Let's see what's that. Oh boy, we're on 15 minutes on the clock. Everything here is already like, ooh. Looks like I can do that. It's a sprint, but it looks like I haven't even, I guess I haven't done something yet, because it says it's new. Oh, it's probably a championship, maybe? Yeah, and you can hear my controller, uh, shaking too. Let's go over there. Let's get out of this water.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Let's go. Oh wait, am I heading the right
Recalculating
way?
route.
No I'm not. Let's get back on the track. Wait, where do I go? Yeah, this is gonna be a long stream, I'll tell you that. Oh boy, I don't see no areas. Let's go over there. Yeah, but
400 yards. Bear right.
other than like the cars, there were also other like TV series and movies that came out too at the same time. Like for all you young kids out there that grew up, well, for all those people that grew up in like the early 2000s, late 90s, there was Highway 35, Acceleracers, and then for those people born like mid 2000s to early 2000s, there was Battle Force 5, which was my personal favorite. I think that was my favorite growing up, because I really didn't have a vague memory of up Highway 35 and Acceleracers, because they were introduced to me by a friend of mine growing up, and all they had was a knowledge of the Battle Force 5 as the main protagonist, and supposedly he knew that the protagonist of the same name was in a younger series, or like an older series, like Highway 35 and all this stuff. And supposedly, there's this car series called like the Race World or something, or like this wave trading thing, or like this online race things that you can do on HotWheels.com. Suppose I just typed in Race World, and then it just led me to YouTube. The discovery of YouTube. Believe it or not, that's how I discovered YouTube. Believe it or not, I discovered YouTube that way.
Arrived at your destination.
I just accidentally looked up Race World or something like that, and then it just led me to like this Hot Wheels Highway 35 World Race movie, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But it was on a website that I wasn't familiar with, which at the time was YouTube. So
Our
that was
hosts
cool.
here at Horizon, a proud nation of rev heads, give you the Australian Championship.
Okay. Can I still use my car? Guess not. Well, we're all Class B. Do I have to pick these? I don't want to pick these, though. I wanted to use my other car. Well, wait. Championship? Can I, oh no, this is not, one of those classes where I can, like, create my own championship, or like my own type of thing. Okay, so let's do this. It's a Class B, so I can use something that's old or low class. I have this Holden. Well, let's see what I can buy, because pretty sure I can buy a lot of, I can buy a lot of stuff. Because I saved up a lot. Like, I had a lot on here. Like, you have no idea. Because I wanted to get so many cars and so many things. HDT, I think that's downloadable. That's downloadable. That's HSV. Is that contacting server? Oh, I have to buy it. Damn it. I can get it in, like, Forza for, like, free. Forza 7. Oh, well. Let's I don't want to sacrifice anything. That's a Commodore. Yeah, let's see how that works. And then I'll probably like just do whatever with it. I think it looks nice, but I'm just gonna keep it stock. This is like the only car model that I have. Oh boy, I'm wasting money. I'm pretty sure I'm not though, because I have like a ton from at least what I remember. Because I can't really see my credits because that stupid stream thing is in the way. I think they did pretty well. I just wish they would have made it like a legit city instead of an island. If that makes sense. Like Hot Wheels City or something like that for all those people that grew up with those ideas in that time period. So, you know, Hot Wheels City wouldn't be like a surprise. Like, oh, there was a thing as Hot Wheels City, or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure everybody at like the young age knows pretty much what Team Hot Wheels is, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know what Hot Wheels City was, or like, you know, some type of like ideal like that. Because I mean, like, you know, like a lot of the advertisements in the games, or like in the toy commercials and the toy ads and like in the TV shows and all that stuff that existed, there was something known as Hot Wheels City, and it was like a city but like Hot Wheels cars, Hot Wheels leaves or whatever. I think they mention it in a Team Hot Wheels cartoon, like like a recent cartoon. I remember watching it at the time, and I thought that was cool. Oh boy, I'm last. Well, I'm not last. I'm just like behind. Let's see if we can get ahead. Shift to the high gear, maybe. There we go. Oh no! Oh god! Watching it is really cool, but like actually doing it is freaking scary. Because you can actually fall off. I mean, just watching a car fall off on your Hot Wheels track is cool, but like when you're actually driving and you're about to fall off a ledge, boy, it's scary. I know what the people at the Team Hot Wheels they must have felt when they did all that stuff, like the freaking Double Dare thing at the Double Dare loop at like the X Games or whatever. I remember watching that. That was cool. And then like the world record jump. That was cool. Yeah, I wish I could go back to those times. They were cool. I grew up with like when Hot Wheels, yeah, like I said before, I grew up with a time when Hot Wheels made like a lot of unique cars that were like, not like really necessarily edgy, but like stubby looking, like 2000s like ideal. Like small cars, small engines, but like tuned with like a lot of horsepower and like really nice looking styles, big engines and all that stuff. I mean, the Hot Wheels now are like in the early teens. They were like, it went like through like another change, I think, like, because I think, to clarify, Hot Wheels in my lifetime has went through 3 logo changes. I would assume, like, oh shoot, I would assume that like the logo that said Hot Wheels Mattel on it was like still around like in the 2000s, but then like it changed to like that stubby style that Monster Jam uses sometimes, like a little like that stubby Hot Wheels look. And then in the mid 2000s they had like that rock style look, and then like this decade, like early in the decade, they had like that retro style look, like type of like the logo that you see on the deals on the on the most recent Hot Wheels now. I think. I have to look at it, but oh well. Just, Hot Wheels have been my favorite. The Hot Wheels game, I haven't played a Hot Wheels game in a while. Like, I would say a while. Because, the last game I had that was Hot Wheels, which was Battle Force 5, but it was for the DS. Not what I would consider a good game, because it was like on a DS, and any game that's made on a DS and also on the Wii, you would want to get the Wii because they made it better than the DS version.
400 yards. Bear right.
You see an Ecto one. That's cool.
Keep right.
But when I would say I grew up
Arrived
with,
at your destination.
I have to modify the brakes. Oh god, no. That's too sporty. Way too fast. You know what? Does it really matter? Oh god. Let me use this, because this is like my first car that I've ever had in this game. When I barely played the game, like, you can pick from like 3 cars or something like that, or 4. That was the first one I picked, the 350. No, but back to the Hot Wheels games. The first one I played growing up was Extreme Racing from 2001, I think. And it was like a ideal of like small cars, but everything was all like edgy techno music and like dance music, electronica from the time period. And then the cars transformed from like planes to trucks to small cars to boats. It was cool, like kind of edgy. I found it really interesting, like cars transforming it themselves for any terrain. And I think that's cool. I mean, nowadays you really don't see that from Hot Wheels. I remember in the early teens they made something called Custom Motors, which was similar, but not really. Second game, Hot Wheels beat that, which was really cool. And then third, whoa, Hot Wheels Battle Force 5. I never played a Highway 35 race, ever. That must have been an interesting game to play, but I never played it. Oh jeez, this is what I call Hot Wheels. Woo! Oh boy. I was gonna crash. I would say is, oh my god, I have a couple. My favorite is the 1998 first edition series, Catapult. Mostly known on the Chevrolet Chevelle. No, not the Chevrolet. Not the Chevrolet. What am I saying? The Chevelle. It's the Chevrolet Cheetah, which was like supposedly like a sports car, like for the track. Never made as like a mainstream car for Chevy, but it was interesting. Probably one of the only Chevy concepts or Chevy sports cars that I actually like, despite me liking Ford and Honda. But it was a really nice car. But you know, copyright reasons made Hot Wheels call it the Catapult. Nice. Oh boy. Oh. I think I'm all-wheel driving this thing. Oh boy. Whoa! I'll worry about those awards later. I'm just playing for fun on here. Yeah, but I could just go on and on about like my Hot Wheels experience, growing up with Hot Wheels, my favorite Hot Wheels, you know. I mean, it was a good time for Hot Wheels. I mean, it was really interesting because this was like a time when they actually tried something new, other than like hot rods, custom cars. Well, I mean, in my dad's time, they made like unique cars that weren't really hot rods because of like not really like a fuel crisis thing or whatever. But I guess like at the time, you can have like
In
instead of
200
paying like a
yards,
lot of money for like
turn
a
left.
big car, a
Turn
lot of
left.
guys and younger kids or everybody, I guess that would be a good idea. Like, hey, you still live on our hot rod dreams, just really small scale. They just got Hot Wheels for their kids or whatever, and you know, they just made them like cool, and they ended up buying a lot of them. I forget how the story goes. I really wasn't alive at the time, but from my dad's experience, he really liked Hot Wheels. Although most of them were really like hot rods or whatever, they were just like ordinary cars. Oh, what? Oh my god, that almost hit me. Oh my god, and I just missed my destination, and I'm gonna crash. Nope, I'm gonna rewind. But no, growing up with my generation, Hot Wheels were more like more imaginative, more stylish, more like stylish with the time period. And yeah, but just for my dad's time, and they were something else. In a good way though, because it was cool. That's it. Who's here? These boosters are loud. Oops. Did I shoot it? Did I? Is this something new? Am I here? It says I'm here. Camping complete. Oh, I'm doing a championship. Oh, well, that's just fine. I went to the wrong spot. That's funny. Okay, where do I go? There has to be shining. Oh, here's one over there. I should fast travel. I don't want to fast travel.
Turn around
Let's enjoy
when it is
this.
safe to do so.
Can I make it? Oh god, I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's like freaking that one first episode of Highway 35, how they're like trying to like get past this loop. If you guys don't remember it, I'm just gonna talk a lot here. There was part of the movie, or like in the beginning episode of the series, it was like these people try to go over like this loop or whatever, and supposedly they couldn't make it, so these the main protagonist finds a way to like get past the loop through his skills of skateboarding, which sounds kind of funny, but in that situation it helped him, I guess.
Arrived at your destination.
There we go. This is cool. But yeah, oh well. I think we should modify it. Yeah, I'm totally gonna modify it, like make it go fast. Probably not customize it, but oh well. Let's see how it turns out. But yeah. This Hot Wheels were cool. They're still cool now. But I mean, compared to back then, what they do now is what, like, they just make up random things based off like children's imagination, and you know, they just make it from that. Like, let's say someone wanted to make a shoe car, they made it. Let's say they want to make like a legit fire truck that's not really a fire truck, but it looks like a fire truck and has no functions of a fire truck. But yeah, like those type of things. But I think they've always done that, I guess, in some way. But I think it's cool. You guys leave your opinions on it, like what Hot Wheels has become, where are they now, you know, all that type of stuff. Because I mean, I will always like Hot Wheels until the day I die, pretty much. Because I'm a car guy, I'm a car enthusiast. I like cars, I like hot rods, you know. Although I really haven't had the time to like put time into like customizing my own car in like Forza in this game. But I mean, I think it should be really. I think it'd be interesting. Besides, I'm a gamer. I should have a way to get my word out there, you know? Have my presence known. But yeah, I'll get to that later. After the stream's done, I'm gonna customize my Ford Focus and, you know, make it look cool for like the road and make it look cool for like the gamer population or whatever. And then I can talk about my story at Hot Wheels by then. My first time experiencing HotWheels.com. Well, the first time I did that was a while ago. I was like 7 or 6 when I barely found out about that. No, I was young. I was probably younger when I figured out about like that HotWheels.com website. I was just like a young kid. I guess I was such a fan of like this toy set that they had at Toys R Us. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. You will be remembered. It was right by my hometown, and I went in there. I was looking at the Hot Wheels, looking at cool cars, and this track set, this one specific track set. I think it was like this Gorilla Rampage one, and I thought it was actually really cool. And it was actually one of my favorites, so I ended up buying that, and then whatever Hot Wheels I had, I ended up using that on the track, and it was really cool. So it was actually my first experiment as a kid saying, hey, what if I had another Hot Wheels car that was not part of the car that came with the track set? And sure enough, they ended up looking really cool, and they ended up working pretty well. I was really happy. It really caught my imagination as a kid. And yeah, during the time I did have this phase when I was into Monster Jam, because Hot Wheels was making Monster Jam trucks at the time. Like, they barely began doing that, or something like that. And I think my favorite was Gravedigger. Out of, like, my favorite, like, one. And then they had, like, these, like, Gravedigger things that would say Gravedigger, and then they have, like, a laugh afterwards, like those chimey toys. They were cool. I had my first Monster Jam set was I think my older brother got it. It was Crashzilla or something like that. It's going slow here. It was Crashzilla, and it came with like the CD Monster Jam Crash Madness 2, which was my favorite. Not the CD, it was like a DVD. They had like it was like a little mini. It was like a compilation video of like Monster Jam's best crashes, fails, wins, epic scenery, all this stuff, and it had like edgy music for the time being, like rock and roll, techno music, rap, or metal rap, and then it was like, you know, had all that cool stuff, and it was cool, you know. I believe it's still on YouTube. I believe so. Like, there's like, I forget who it is, but if you type in, I didn't break good enough. I gotta work on my brakes. If you type in Crash Madness 2, Monster Jam, it should pop up, but I think it's in a compilation, like part 1 and part 2. I don't think it's like a full video. It's like separate in parts. But I think you guys should check it out just for nostalgia purposes to see what Monster Jam was, how it was back then, how edgy it was, the styles for the monster trucks at the time. You know, just being like a little kid here, like, it's really cool. I thought me seeing Gravedigger with like the flames on his roof was actually pretty lit, and the fact that the truck actually looked like stubby and smaller, which was another thing too. And I think at the time Gravedigger had his 25th anniversary monster truck style, so seeing that was also a cool thing as well. And 25th anniversary, that's crazy, that's cool. You don't see a truck like that often. Like Gravedigger 25th anniversary, Maximum Destruction 25th anniversary, something like that. El Toro Loco, like all these icons from like back then. These guys were young. But yeah, that was my first track set. Monster Jam. First track set on Hot Wheels, the Gorilla Rampage, I think. I forget what it was called, but it had a gorilla in it on the cover. First Monster Jam set, it was Crashzilla. Any toys, or any Hot Wheels that were like, any Hot Wheel cars that stood out to me? I think a lot of cars that stood out to me as a kid were like the ones that looked kind of like stubby and looked kind of cool. Like They were like these stubby looking ones. They weren't like the normal issue. I guess they started like experimenting with like styles, and they had like these hard nosed ones. They had like these fat back ones. Like, it was weird. They were really weird, but I guess they were cool. I guess, although they really wouldn't work on the track. Like, you couldn't fit them on the track, or they probably wouldn't go as fast because like their body would always touch like the track. Every time I went in the loop, and it would slow down and fall or whatever. But most of them were pretty cool. Did I have any? I'm just looking at questions, but I'm just looking at like things that are popping in my head. It's the same turn. Let me see if I can rewind it. I'm just gonna do that again. So it's always that turn. Let me rewind. Shift down, and I still hit it, but not as hard. Did I get anything from like the TV show, like Highway 35 and all accelerators? Apparently, sadly, no. My knowledge wasn't of those TV series was my knowledge of those was pretty much nothing. I had no idea those things existed. Although I did have a distant memory of watching Cartoon Network's Toonami, Hot Wheels Accelerators, the 4th episode. And I think I remember seeing like the last part of it, because I guess it said Hot Wheels and I thought it was cool, but I never really have a vague memory of watching it, because because we didn't have cable at the time, so whatever was on like the TV that the antenna received, that's what we had. And I think I just saw it like around there. It was just like at the ending scene, and I was like, oh, it looked cool, but it was already over, so I just changed the channel. Had no interest. Little did I know if I would actually look back at that. I'm like, oh my god, I remember that. But did any trending track sets that? Sorry. Loose tongue. Did I have any track sets that were like from the TV series? No. Any cars? No. But I believe now they're collectibles. Like, you find one and they're like worth a lot. I only have like a couple. Like, I have like one Battle Force 5 car, a couple Battle Force 5 cars, a couple Highway 35s. I do not have a single Accelerations car. Not one. Well, not in the box at least. Like, actually, the ones I just mentioned, I have safe in the box. There are a couple that I do have open though. And yes, they are Accelerators, Battle Force 5, and, all those other ones. Since my discovery of,
keep left.
since my discovery of,
Keep left.
HotWheels.com, well, I wasn't a kid that much, was the skateboarding, Hot Wheels, and like those other things that were Hot Wheels related, but not car related.
In 400
Your
yards,
favorite?
turn left.
I think it was cool. Although most of the things at the time weren't really Hot Wheels. I want to say like car related. They were really more like experimenting with other things. And I think it was cool. I think it was okay.
Turn right.
Because, Hot Wheels still kept this ideal of like toy cars, although they had like
Turn
remote control
right.
cars and like come to think of it, I think my favorite track set around the time was the Super Jump with that
In
Power
200
Rage car that
yards,
was all shiny.
Turn left.
But anything Hot Wheels related that was like
Turn left.
not car related, like skateboards or like Crash Dummies, Incredible Crash Dummies or something like that, I thought they were cool. I didn't really have that much of it because I kept buying like the toy cars. But I remember seeing them vaguely, and I think they were really cool. If I
400
could,
yards,
would I
bear right.
see if I were able to go back and play like online Hot Wheel games, like let's say like play with millions of players worldwide or whatever,
Arrived at your
like
destination.
World Race or like the Hot Wheels code cars or whatever, like when the computer was still like a new thing. They'd be okay. I just wouldn't play like the computer games from the early 90s. like the Hot Wheels games from the 90s, and then compared to like the online ones from the 2000s. I think those are more unique because they have like more like of an ideal like car selection. You can customize it, whatever. You just like in the old ones, you would just like race on a track and just don't crash with like the most like 90 legit graphics, which is cool. I don't know. I haven't really played a lot of Hot Wheels online games, but they were cool. Yeah, I'm just talking about Hot Wheels now. Well, just that much nerdy about Hot Wheels. Let's talk about other things, because I know I can totally talk about other things. I just really haven't been involved in a lot of things lately. I've been busy with band, and sadly I haven't ground. It's true. That's why I didn't really make a video the other last week. I was busy. I mean, I might have messed up on one thing, and and it was just given a big deal, and I've underestimated it. Things happen like that. I'm still 17. I'm still young. I can still get grounded. But really, oh no. Okay. But really, like, I've been okay. I've been working on. I did make a video about an outro video, like an outro demo, that outro song that I was working on. I'm actually making pretty good progress on it, though. You guys should really hear it. Well, when I'm done with it, I'm probably gonna post. Oh, oops. I'm probably gonna post it later, or something like that, so that. Darn. Okay, let's see. Let's take it easy here. Big. Oh, there we go. I gotta get it first before like I actually lose. 45% worse. I think if I were to switch in like first person, yeah, this would probably be like super hard because one, I can't see, and pretty much like the way the game graphics are, not that they're not bad, but you do kind of find your flaws here and there with every game, I guess. Like, games will always have like that little flaw, I would say. I mean, sometimes like when you're going on a loop, like sometimes you can't really see where you're going depending on my car's visibility, and it's funny, but it's scary. Like this one, I could totally see perfectly fine. If it was like some type of edgy car, and I'm going like if I'm going like 200 miles an hour on a loop, see, I won't be able to see anything. I can't really look anywhere either, unless if I go like third person or something. I mean, there's little flaws like that, but I mean like visibility flaws. But I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's just like when you're like making loops or whatever, doing loops and all this stuff. It's like really hard to see stuff. It makes you wonder how people in Team Hot Wheels really did it. It was probably like most of the times, like I believe it was like fake or whatever. I would say it was fake. I would sometimes, then again, I say it was real because there were some things that they did that were real, and then there were some things that they did that weren't really like real. But I mean, seeing is believing. I did see a lot of cool things from Team Hot Wheels, but after the early teens, they just disappeared. Like, poof, they're gone. If you have any kids watching, if you guys were ever into like Team Hot Wheels, it was like this secret underground team that was founded in the 1960s when Hot Wheels was created, and supposedly they did like stunts that no stunt devil did, even Evil Knievel would never do. Like legit, like, oh, I got an achievement. Like, well, it was just top secret at the time, and I guess they had this. Supposedly, the story of Team Hot Wheels is like, basically, like I said, this underground stunt team in the 1960s was here and there and all that stuff. They had this one driver, and then he had an accident, and then years later he's back, and then he's teaching like this whole new group of racers to follow in his footsteps or something like that. But other than that, yeah. And then they had like little shorts about like the stunts that they did, like the drifting on a stool, like 100 meters, like 100 feet high or something like that. That's scary. Like I can imagine Ken Block doing scary things like that, but I mean like Team Hot Wheels just went over the edge with it. Like I said, it could be real, it could not be real, but it really took my imagination by like a long shot. It went like, wow. I mean, the only real things I've seen by Team Hot Wheels are like that mega loop at the X Games, and then that stinking like jump with the Baja truck with that Tender Faust guy from the Top Gear series, Top Gear of America. That's why I know him. Although he's a rally driver, I know he was like the yellow driver of the Team Hot Wheels um, ideal. He was also the leading host, I believe, from History Channel's Top Gear America from like the early teens. And I think that was a really cool show. Well, let's get back to headquarters. Hot Wheels HQ. Keep like that for the nostalgia. I want to make this car faster. This car ain't fast at all.
400 yards. Turn left.
Yeah, well, there you have it. My story of Hot Wheels,
Turn
my story of
left.
Forza. Oh, my story of Forza. My car literally spin out pretty far. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. You guys can talk about your story of Hot Wheels. I mean, I know you guys probably have different stories. You guys probably have different sets, different interests. But I mean, I don't know. At the time, I was in a Matchbox, but I mean, Matchbox kind of faded away after. And I just started liking Hot Wheels again. But I mean, whoa, is he gonna?
In 400 yards.
Oh, he
Turn
got
left.
stuck. I get this is computer AIs, and oh, he fell. I get this is computer AI stuff, but I mean, it's still kind of funny.
Turn left.
Just to get a little laugh here and there. So it's 53 minutes. I'm good.
In 200 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Maybe I should make my
200 yards,
car
you will
color
arrive
black.
at your destination.
Black is a nice basic color.
You have arrived at your
And it kind of
destination.
fits like my ideal gamer ideal. I mean, I could be imaginative, have it like red and blue, because I like red and blue. But I mean, I don't know. Because pretty much like my color schemes right now, like for like my Uber Maximus my Uber Maximus channel, it's all black. So I mean, most of the cars I have are like blue and or whatever. Or then I could just make it like a unique color. Like have it white, blue, whatever, but then just keep it like, you know, I don't know. Still really haven't figured out my color schemes yet, because I like red and blue, but then I'm doing like the whole black and white ideal, because of my gamer tag, my gamer name, and all that stuff. I don't know. I was maybe doing like a set where I can have like one profile I can have like black and white, and the other profile I can have red and blue. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But I mean, for now, I think I'm just gonna go with this, like this black. That's white. That looks nice. Maybe I should get it in a matte black. There's a way to do it, right? Or I can just make it all matte. There's a way. Well, I got 55 minutes. on the clock. So I guess I can just do something just real quick. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it glossy because glossy colors are cool. Yeah, I think I just might make it black. You know, like I'll just have like my main car for my profile or something. Like let's say like I want to go online or something. I'll just have like, hey, this is my car. Subscribe to me, or you know, that type of stuff. I think it should go a bit faster. Because, I mean, like, it's like, oh, I can't really go that fast. Those look cool. Those look cool. Rally tires, Horizon, race tires. I'm just gonna do that because they look cool when they're basic, and they're a little big too. So that actually gives it a more of a unique look. Acceleration launch. Yeah, there we go. That looks cool. 310 horsepower. That a bit more. 21. That should go faster. Alright. Well, there you have it. 56 minutes. Yeah, let's go for a little drive. Like, maybe like 2 minutes or something. And I'll stop. But yeah, like I said, my Uber Maximus, aka Kid Millennium ideal. I don't know. I really haven't figured out how I wanted my color schemes to work. I mean, because like I said, Uber Maximus has like my whole profile has like the black and white. But then I had this ideal of having Kid Millennium as like red and blue. But then it's like Kid Millennium could also be black and white. And I could just have the Uber logo. It's kind of weird. Or I could just have like a hero look and then the vigilante look. It really wouldn't matter what's what. Ooh boy. 57 minutes. Oh my gosh. I think my car looks pretty cool. That looks nice. Now that definitely looks nice. You can't tell me that looks bad. I also need to get brakes. I will get brakes. That's cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I'm Uber Maximus, aka Kid Millennium. And it is now, forever, and always. Thanks for watching.